Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sajusham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nityanandam, with the grace and blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidhanam,
From darkness to light, a fundamental aspect of Hinduism is the Guru-disciple relationship. The Guru is said to be more important than God himself because it is the Guru who opens the disciple's eyes to the existence of God. The Guru is the doorway to one's experience of the divine. So we have a beautiful Shastra Pramana From the Guru Gita, Lord Paramashiva says to Devi Parvati, the syllable Gu is darkness and the syllable Ru is said to be light. There's no doubt that the Guru is indeed the supreme knowledge that swallows the darkness of ignorance. Guru Gita, verse 23. So Purnima is the day when disciples offer their gratitude to the Guru, and the Guru liberates them from negative patterns that are blocking their success. For this reason, Guru Purnima is key to achieving higher states of consciousness, since lifetimes of negative patterns are dissolved by the Guru. Hinduism reveres the Guru as the direct manifestation of Paramashiva, the primordial Hindu god. When an avatar descends as Guru, not only does he lead us to enlightenment, he creates a breakthrough in all humanity, taking them in a whole new level of consciousness and manifesting superhuman powers as a side effect. Yes. So on this day, Hindus worldwide offer their heartfelt gratitude to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the Gurus for millions, for his guidance on their spiritual journey and for his tireless work towards global peace and the revival of Kailasa, the vision of which is enlightened living for all of humanity, rooted in the fundamental principles of Advaita, oneness, and ahimsa, non-violence. The idea that all living beings can live in peace and harmony, and that all human beings are divine and equal and can reach their highest potential. So let us understand who is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the legal inheritor of 19 ancient Hindu kingdoms and the successor to multiple Sarvanyapitams. Lord Paramashiva's seat is called Sarvanyapita, the all-knowing spiritual knowledge of infinite, the all-knowing spiritual seed of infinite knowledge or the seed of excellence. So to better understand how the revival of the Sri Kailasa came about, let us dive deeper into the journey of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, starting from the very young age of 3. So as we can see here in the diagram, at just the young age of 3 in 1981, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was initiated into Bala Sannyas, child saint, by his predecessors of enlightened masters and adepts. And as you can see here, throughout the years, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been coronated as the emperor, the king of various Hindu kingdoms. Yes, next slide, please. Next slide. Yes, and in 2018, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism officially revived the sovereign state of Sri Kailasa as we know it today. So a core indigenous cultural aspect of Hinduism being revived as by Kailasa, by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is in Kailasa is the Guru Shishya Parampara. This parampara is unique to Hinduism. It is the teacher-disciple tradition in Hindu religion and culture. And some may ask, but why do we need a guru, especially in modern age where everything is available in online? So the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says, even in the Google age, you need a living being, a living enlightened being. Let's understand who is an enlightened being. What makes somebody enlightened being? What is the constitution of an enlightened being? Every enlightened being is a person who is literally enlightened in his very core. His very condition is built on the highest possibility, knowledge, truth, clarity. Yes, so not only is a guru able to transmit the experience of enlightenment, it is done in a way that does not waste time. A guru is someone who has already crossed beyond the many patterns and impediments we encounter along our spiritual journey. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself has had many gurus who supported him in realizing his avataric mission, including Arunagiri Yogeshwara, the embodiment of Paramashiva and Parashakti as Arunagiri Yogeshwara, as well as Yogi Ramsurat Kumar, the SPH, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, mastered the science of devotion through oneness under Yogi Ramsurat Kumar, as well as Issaki Swamigal and Mata Vibhutananda Puri. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism mastered the science of pure ultimate knowledge, Vedanta, Siddha medicine, and worship of the universal cosmic mother under the instruction of Issaki Swamigal and Mata Vibhutananda Puri, as well as Yogi Raj Yogananda Puri, who was a great Nata tradition yogi with extraordinary yogic ability. Yes. So Kailasa, the first nation for Hindus, is revived to make the world understand the utility value of Hindu Guru Sishya Parampara. And what is this utility value of Hinduism Guru Shishya Parampara? So we're going to look at two things. One is ahimsa. So ahimsa, we have a beautiful Shastra Pramana, which translate into when a yogi is established into non-killing, in his presence, all enmities cease in others. So if you're established in non-violence, then in your presence, enmity disappears. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says, I am telling you from my experience, there's no crisis which cannot be handled by compassion, by ahimsa. And the next is Advaita. The second core value of Hinduism upon which Kailasa is built is Advaita, oneness. Paramashiva declares in Chandogyopanishad, Ekoham Bahu Shamaha, let my one become many to celebrate me. So the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism shares, that is why I say the basic thread of this whole creation is compassion. When the one becomes many, the only commandment it created for itself is let us all coexist blissfully. Let us all coexist together. That is why compassion is the only commandment from God, the cosmic law. So Kailasa nation lives and demonstrates the ultimate non-violence lifestyle against the backdrop of equality, equity, and unity. The Hindu world has embraced the reality of diversity through its philosophy and pluralism. Every being with varying likes and dislikes, unique personalities, and different cultures not only connect with one another in his or her own way, but connect with the divine in her own individual ways as well. So today, on this auspicious day of Guru Purnima, we celebrate the happening of the Guru in our lives. We bow down with reverence and deep gratitude to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and to Hinduism's Guru Shishya Parampara, honoring the core values of ahimsa, non-violence, and Advaita, oneness. And now, before expanding more on the revival of Kailasa by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, let us now move to the much awaited award ceremony. So to begin today's award ceremony, we would like to firstly thank all awardees for taking the time to be here to receive the Kailasa Om Award and be part of this global peace conclave on the occasion of Guru Purnima being organized by the Department of Religion and Worship and the Sri Kailasa Uniting Nations for Global Peace and Religious Harmony. We would like to thank all the viewers who have joined us from across 100 countries, either on the International Nithyananda TV or viewing us on the various media platforms. We thank you for being here. Our first Kailasa Om Award ceremony award today is the Kailasa Param Veer Chakra Award, which is given posthumously to commemorate and honor those who have died while defending or serving Hinduism. Paramashiva declares in the Bhagavad Gita, verse 2.37, slain, you will achieve heaven. Victorious, you will enjoy the earth. O Kaunteya, son of Kunti, stand up, determined to fight. The Kailasa Param Veer Chakra Award is given to the 11 people killed tragically on April 27th after a temple chariot came in contact with high-tension electric wire during a chariot procession as part of the Upper Swamimat festival at Kalimedu in Tanjavur district of Tamil Nadu. So the Kailasa Param Veer Chakra Award goes to Shri Mohan, Shri Prathaban, Shri Raghavan, Shri Anbalagan, Shri Santosh, Shri Selvam, Shri Rajkumar, Shri Swaminathan, Shri Govnidaraj, Shri Bharini, and Shri Nagaraj. We pray to Lord Paramashiva to liberate each of their souls. So now I would like to pass on to Markatita.
Thank you, Ma Vijayapriya. And now we would like to present to the distinguished individuals present here with us, who through their hard work are contributing to global peace by uniting communities and nations. We will now be conferring the Kailasa Dharma Jyoti Religion and Worship Award in the category of Padma Bhushan for distinguished service of higher order. We would now like to introduce Ms. Balit Tur from the United States. Ms. Tur is a Southern Californian resident and a community activist. She has received her master's degree from the Punjab University in Chandigarh and recently retired from where she worked as a curator of the interior decorative art at the Edward Dean Museum in Riverside County for over 30 years. Ms. Tur was recently chosen to be the president of the Redlands Area Interfaith Council and has served as vice chair on the Redlands Cultural Art Commission. She has served as secretary in charge of outreach programs at the Gurudwara of Sad Sangat Norco in California for 5 years. Ms. Tur has promoted positive change in communities and individuals through her advocacy, empowered by the compassion and love she shares for her country, community, as well as her family. Ms. Balit Tur, we warmly welcome you and ask you to share a few words.
Yes, so it seems like Ms. Baljeet has some technical difficulties. So the award has been presented to Ms. Baljeet too. And now we would like to confer the next award, the Kailasa Dharma Jyoti Religion and Worship Award in the category of Kailasa Padma Vibhushan for exceptional and distinguished service. A certificate will be conferred to Shri Keshavlal M. Patel from the United States. So we would like to read the bio of Shri Keshavlal Patel. He is the president of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad of America, Los Angeles, and the president of the Indian American Community of Southern California, and VIP member of the city of La Palma, California. As a principal at Seth MN Science College, Patan Shri Keshavlal Patel students achieved gold medals in university exams for degree of BSc and MSc and achieved 75% of UGC scholarships of science faculty allotted to North Gujarat University by UGC Delhi. Shri Keshavlal Patel is the chairman of the Cultural and Historical Community of La Palma City, California, USA. He has worked for 3 years as the chairman for City of La Palma Day celebration and for community activities of the city. He has worked as a community member of community activities and beautification committee of La Palma City and is currently giving honorary services for security as the city as VIP member for the last 12 years. As the trustee of Vishwa Hindu Parishad Bharat from 2014 to 2016, Shri Keshavlal Patel served 3 years for the Hindu religion and community activities in India. He has worked for disasters that happened in Kerala, Chennai, and Orissa and West Bengal. And he has also helped 15 schools in Odisha in 2019 and also worked to raise funds for the nuclear disaster in Japan. Shri Keshavlal Patel, we warmly welcome you and we kindly invite you to share a few words. Shri Keshavlal M. Patel, for your good work, for your contributions and services to Hinduism and to humanity. A certificate will be conferred to you as well as the emblem as a token, as a gift from Shri Kailasa.
We will now be conferring the Kailasa Dharma Jyoti Religion and Worship Award in the category of Kailasa Padma Vibhushan for exceptional and distinguished service. We would now like to introduce Shri Ashok Desaiji from the United States. Shri Ashok Desaiji was born in a Jain family in India and migrated to the US in 1962 to pursue his studies at the University of Wisconsin. He has worked in various industries such as engineering, consulting, construction, and real estate, and since 2007 till now, he has lived in Irvine, California, working full-time in real estate investment fields. Sri Ashok Desai ji has seen lots of ups and downs in business, but he has been blessed by the Almighty with the opportunities to give back to societies. Sri Ashok Desai ji, to Sri Ashok Desai ji, inner peace is everything. He is living in California and has the opportunity to connect with spiritual giants such as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, whose guidance he has cognized the truth that enlightenment is possible for every human being. Sri Ashok Desai ji, we warmly welcome you and ask you to share a few words. So we would like to thank Sri Ashok Desai ji. Thank you for all that you do. Moving along.
Yes, and Shri Ashok Desai ji, we will be conferring you a certificate as well as an emblem as a token from Shri Kailasa. So now we will be conferring the Kailasa Dharma Jyoti Religion and Worship Award in the category of the Padma Vibhushan for exceptional and distinguished service. We would now like to introduce Mrs. Trupti Patel from the United Kingdom. Mrs. Trupti Patel became the first Hindu woman in the UK to be appointed president of the largest national Hindu organization, the Hindu Forum of Britain. He is the first woman from the Indian subcontinent to become the Fellow of the Chartered Institute of Highways and Transportation, and as such is one of the very small group of women who have triumphed over adversity and has become successful in an arena that is firmly male dominated and has thereby also become a prime role model for all women throughout the country. Mrs. Trupti Patel regularly participates on various TV channels, radio debates, and conferences to raise awareness about Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Mrs. Trupti Patel, we warmly welcome you and we kindly invite you to share a few words. Yes, thank you so much, Mrs. Trupti Patel, for all the good work that you do and for enriching humanity with your services and good work. And we will be conferring you the certificate as well as the emblem as a token from Sri Kailasa.
Wonderful. And we will now be conferring the Kailasa Oneness Award in the category of Kailasa Padma Vibhushan for exceptional and distinguished service. We would now like to introduce Ms. Tal Gilboa from Israel. Ms. Tal Gilboa is an Israeli animal liberation and vegan activist. In 2013, she founded the Israeli Animal Liberation Front and went on to arrange the Animal Rights March in Tel Aviv, attended by 30,000 people. It was later renamed Total Liberation in the year 2018. In 2019, Ms. Gilboa was appointed by the Prime Minister as advisor on animal rights issues. When it comes to helping animals, there is no left or right, says Ms. Gilboa. Ms. Gilboa has made animal welfare her life's mission. For over a decade, she has marched, protested, documented farms, dairies, slaughterhouses, and even had numerous encounters with the law. She continues to march forward despite the hardships to ensure the world awakens to the pain and suffering of animals caused by the meat, dairy, and leather industries. Ms. Tal Gilboa, we warmly welcome you and kindly invite you to share a few words. Thank you so much, Ms. Gilboa, for all the work that you do. Thank you so much. And the certificate will be conferred to you along with the Kailasa emblem. So moving along, we would now be conferring the Kailasa Dharma Rakshana Social Justice Award in the category of Kailasa Padma Bhushan for distinguished service of higher order. We now like to introduce Mr. Neil Patel from the United States. Mr. Neil Patel is a businessman and community leader and has been over the last 3 decades. He has started various businesses and companies in Central Ohio, hiring over 1,000 employees. A man who is dedicated to public service, he has helped link Columbus to cities across the world in trade through the organization Sister City International, enhancing local exports. We would now like to welcome you, Mr. Neil Patel, to kindly share a few words. Thank you so much, Mr. Neil Patel, for all that you do, and thank you so much for being here with us. Moving along, we will now be conferring the Kailasa Dharma Rakshana Social Justice Award in the category of Kailasa Padma Bhushan for distinguished service of higher order. We would now like to introduce Mayor Michael Vargas from the United States. Mayor Vargas was born and raised in Los Angeles and is a retired police sergeant from the Los Angeles School Police Department, having served at various levels, carrying out many assignments during his 30 years of service. In addition to his mayoral duties, Mayor Michael Vargas sits on various committees such as the Riverside County Transportation Committee, the March Joint Powers Authority Committee, the Riverside County Habitat Conservation Authority, and many others. Mayor Michael Vargas has a vested interest in ensuring that the city of Paris is safe, provides good jobs, affordable housing, and supports the growth of youth so that they can continue to succeed in life. He supports labor organizations and looks forward to continuing working together for building a better community. Mayor Michael Vargas, we warmly welcome you and kindly invite you to share a few words. Thank you so much, Mayor Vargas. Thank you so much for all the work that you do and for being here with us. Thank you. We'll now be conferring the Kailasa Mitra Award as an expression of our gratitude to many distinguished individuals who have established a long-lasting friendship with Kailasa. We would now like to introduce Ms. Meena Das Narayan from India. Ms. Meena Das Narayan, a renowned journalist and editor of Gulf Connoisseur magazine, now also runs a successful channel, Candid Meena, on YouTube, where she broadcasts the latest news and interviews different personalities. Ms. Narayan has won several gold awards from the print media in Dubai for Best Quality Magazine in the Gulf. Ms. Narayan is also an artist who paints in oils and has several exhibitions in India. Ms. Narayan has won several prestigious awards for her various accomplishments. So we now like to warmly welcome you and thank you so much for being here, and we ask you to share a few words.
Nithyanandam. So it was such a beautiful presidential address by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And now we will continue with the award ceremony, where we will be conferring the Kailasa Mitra Awards to the yes to the distinguished people here present with us. Yes. So the next award, the next Kailasa Mitra Award goes to the Honorable Denio Zakovic from Slovenia. And we would now like to introduce the Honorable Denio Zakovic from Slovenia. So Mayor Denio Zakovic was born on March 1964 in Piran. As a young man, he got an insight into different business opportunities. He began to work hard to gain knowledge about the operations of quality business systems, which he recognized as a potential personal business opportunity. In 1990, he joined the photo studio at Bernardin, where he learned a lot about his passion, the photography, and later on decided to start his own entrepreneurial story. This decision was very challenging as it required an extensive amount of renunciations and immense patience from his beloved ones. During his 2-decade private business career, he encountered many obstacles and life-changing tests. A serious illness he fought with was one of them. However, his hard work paid off, and his success in business even motivated his wife Eva, to start with her own independent entrepreneurial career path. Working in a private business sector enabled Mr. Zakovic to meet new people, establish contacts with valuable customers, and to create life-lasting friendships. Today, Mayor Zakovic stands as a strong example of an enlightened way of politics, which is leading the people with the principles of authenticity, integrity, responsibility, and enriching. Honorable Denio Zakovic, we warmly welcome you, and we kindly invite you to share a few words. Yes, we can still hear you.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Yes, thank you so much, Honorable Mayor Daniel Zakovic. It's such a pleasure to have you here with us today. And thank you so much for all the hard work that you're doing for your service and contributions, to humanity and to your community. And we will be conferring, sending you the certificate as well as the gift by mail. Thank you, Mayor. So now, the next Kailasa Mitra Award, we would like to confer to Mayor Dontario Hardy from the United States. And so Mayor Hardy is currently the mayor of the city of Kingston in North Carolina and has served since 2017. Mayor Hardy is a proud veteran of the United States Navy and is currently serving as a sworn law enforcement officer and has worked at the private, local, county, and federal levels of law enforcement for over the past 16 years. Mayor Hardy is currently serving on the North Carolina Global Transport Authority Board of Directors, North Carolina League of Municipalities Board of Directors, as a member of the National Diversity Committee at the National Fraternal Order of Police, and a host of other boards and committees representing the city of Kingston, along with cities, towns, villages, and law enforcement officers across the state of California. Mayor Hardy, we warmly welcome you and we kindly invite you to share a few words. Thank you so much, Mayor Hardy, for your kind words and for your presence here and for all the good work that you're doing. And thank you so much for the partnership, for the declaration with Shri Kailasa. We really look forward to collaborating together. Thank you. And the next Kailasa Mitra Award that we would like to confer is we would like to confer to Dr. Venkata Raman Shekhar from India. Dr. Shekhar is a man of boundless enthusiasm and a man for the people. He is renowned in the field of television, film, theater, broadcasting, photography, and videography, and is best known for his punch, quick wit, and humor. He has won the Best All India Program Producers Award for 4 years in a row from Radio and TV Advertising Practitioners Association of India, Ltd. Dr. Shekhar founded his own drama troupe, Nata Karpiya, which has produced 25 stage plays, and performed 6,700 shows in locations around the globe. He has been acknowledged as an unsurpassed feat of stage artist in the Limca Book of Records. Dr. Shekhar continues to be extremely active in fundraising events for many organizations to support the needs of society's members, including the ill, needy, and disadvantaged. So, Dr. Shekhar, we will warmly welcome you, and we would kindly like to invite you to share a few words. And now we would like to confer the Kailasa Mitra Award, the next award, to Shri Unnim Krishnan Parakkarji from India. Shri Parakkar is one of the most versatile and accomplished musicians of South India and the director of Kesari Kuliram PVT Limited, a family-owned business dedicated to Ayurveda. Mr. Parakkar has performed in a variety of realms of music, from Carnatic music, film playback, fusion, live music, and so on. Both innovative and willing to experiment, Mr. Parakkar has collaborated with great names across the world, and he holds the rare credit of being the first Carnatic musician to perform at the Festival of India held in Spain by the Indian Embassy. So we would like to confer the Kailasa Mitra Award to Shri Unnim Krishnan Parakkarji, and the certificate and the gift, the emblem, will be shipped to you, Shri Parakkarji. Thank you. And the next Kailasa Mitra Award is conferred to Chevalier Dr. R. Arunachalam from India. He is the founder of multiple temples in South India. The International Mudaliar Pilarmar Association is a far-reaching and visionary initiative of Dr. Arunachalam that was conceived as a non-political, non-profit NGO that is keen on delivering new heights in social service. Dr. Arunachalam, we warmly welcome you, and we are conferring the Kailasa Mitra Award on you, and we will be shipping the certificate as well as the gift. Thank you. And the next award, Kailasa Mitra Award, is being conferred to the Honorable Nini Gauti 7 from Ghana. The Honorable Nini Gauti is the president of the Ifutu Traditional Council of Winnipeg, Ghana. In 1993, Mr. Gauti was nominated and successfully became the paramount chief of the Ifutu Traditional Council, and in 1996, he became the president of the Ifutu Traditional Council under the stool name Nini Gauti 7. He served as a member of the National House of Chefs between 2004 and 2008 and attended several conferences and workshops. He was a member of the regional Population Advisory Committee for almost a decade and the Regional Health Advisory Committee between 2002 and 2007. Mr. Gauti is happily married with 4 wonderful children, and we are most pleased to have you with us. And we would kindly, like to confer the Kailasa Mitra Award upon you, sir, and we will be shipping the certificate as well as the gift. And the next Kailasa Mitra Award is being conferred to Sri Gopal Maharaj from India. Sri Gopal Maharaj is a former brahmachari and shrine bandhari of Sri Ramakrishna Math. He was the roommate of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, at the Ramakrishna Math in his early years. He has these memories of the SPH to share. So Gopal Maharaj Ji quotes, "He was never afraid of taking more and more responsibilities. His knowledge was immense and he was a natural enricher of anyone around him. He would dance like Paramashiva and move us to dance as well. I will never forget how he created life in the Kanchipuram branch. He had hundreds of children crying when he left, wanting to go back with him to the Chennai Math. Some even sought him out with their parents at the Chennai Math later." Shri Gopal Maharaj Ji, we warmly welcome you and we kindly invite you to share a few words. Okay, so it seems there are some technical glitches and we are not able to hear Sri Gopal Ji Maharaj. Thank you so much, Maharaj Ji, and we appreciate your presence here. And thank you so much for all the work that you do, the enriching that you're doing for Hinduism and for humanity. And now we would like to confer the next Kailasa Mitra Award to the Honorable Haruna Bari from Gambia. The Honorable Barry was born in Sukutu town, Kombo North, and raised in the province called Sinchu Gundu village, Namina, East District, Central River Region South. The Honorable Barry was elected into public office in 2018 to serve as a ward councillor, deputy chairman, and also now the acting chairman of Janjanbure Area Council. As the political head of the municipality, he coordinates and monitors the day-to-day activities and affairs of the council. We warmly welcome you, sir, and we would like to confer upon you the Kailasa Mitra Award. The certificate as well as the gift will be shipped to you. And now we would like to confer the Kailasa Mitra Award to Sri Subramaniam Ji from India. Sri Subramaniam Ji lives in Aishwarya Nagar next to Parambai village in Villupuram district, Vannur, An ardent disciple of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Sri Subramaniam recently built an 18-feet tall murti of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism at the Murugan Temple in Pondicherry. Sri Subramaniamji, we warmly welcome you, and we are conferring the Kailasa Mitra Award for all the good work and enriching that you are doing. Thank you so much for being here. And now we are conferring the next Kailasa Mitra Award to Mayor Mahmoud Mohamed Musa from Tanzania. Mayor Musa is the Lord Mayor of the city of Zanzibar. Zanzibar city or Zanzibar town, often simply referred to as Zanzibar, is the capital and the largest city of Zanzibar in Tanzania. And the Zanzibar city comprises of two main parts, Stone Town and Kwambu. The two areas are historically divided by a creek now marked by a large street called Creek Road. So yes, so Mayor Mahmoud Mohamed Musa, we warmly welcome you, and we are conferring the Kailasa Mitra Award to you for your friendship and for all the good work that you're doing. Thank you so much. And the next award, Kailasa Mitra Award, is being conferred to Mayor Marcus Matthews from Ethiopia. The Honorable Marcus Matthews, Mayor of Arba Minch, Ethiopia. The city of Arba Minch is one of the major towns in the southern nation's nationalities and the People Regional State in Ethiopia. And this town has plenty of natural gifts, including the bridge given by God, crocodile park, market, different fruits and vegetables, etc. Mayor Marcus Matthews, we warmly welcome you, and we are conferring the Kailasa Mitra Award, and we will be shipping you the certificate as well as the gift. Yes, and in today's award ceremony, the next award, the last but not the least award, is being conferred to retired Justice Dr. T.N. Valinayagam. He is a judge of the Lok Adalat and former judge of the High Court of Madras and Karnataka and chairman National Cyber Defense Research Center, Tamil Nadu in India. He is a doctor of philosophy in English literature. Exceptional accomplishments has been done by him in the fields of English literature, poetry, creative writing. Throughout his career, Dr. Valinayagam has carried an extraordinary personality. We warmly welcome you, sir. Thank you so much for your presence and for all the good work that you are doing. And we would like to confer the Kailasa Mitra Award to you, and we will be shipping you the certificate as well as the gift. So with this, we conclude with the award ceremony. We would like to once again thank our many distinguished awardees today, as well as the guest of honor who have joined us in today's Guru Purnima celebrations and Global Peace Conclave from all over the world. Sri Kailasa is honored by your presence, and we would like to thank each one of you for taking your time to be here with us today. And now we will be presenting our VIPs today, our guest of honor.
Thank you so much, Ma Vijayapriya. So present today and joining with us is Mayor Fred Jong, Mayor of the city of Fullerton, California. Thank you so much for being here, sir. As well as Mayor Wes J. Speak, Mayor of the city of Corona in California. Thank you so much for your presence here. His Worship, the Mayor Pandit Ubarj Narain, Mayor of the city of Georgetown, Guyana. Thank you so much, Panditji, for your presence here today. Mayor Maximilian Iranki, Mayor of Arusha City in Tanzania. Thank you so much, sir, for being here with us today. As well as Ms. Deborah Dawes Parada, the Council Member of Ontario City Council in Ontario, California. Thank you so much, Ms. Deborah Parada, for being here with us. We also have Alderman Romity Smith from the Point Fortin Borough Council of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you so much for your presence here today. And with us also, Honorable Mr. Padam Giri, House of Representative of the National Assembly of Nepal. We are very honored by your presence here today, sir. And moving along, Honorable Narottam Baidia from the Province Assembly Member of Nepal. Thank you so much for joining us today. And we would like to also acknowledge the presence of the Head of Domestic and International Relations of Diradara City in Ethiopia, Mr. Kadir Aliye. Thank you so much for your presence here today. And as well, various dignitaries, Mr. Peter Noyaba Sam Pakra, the Development Secretary, Ministry of Planning and Economic Development from Sierra Leone, West Africa. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today and for your presence. And also from West Africa, Sierra Leone, Mr. Emmanuel Membui, Director, Media and Strategic Communications in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. Thank you so much for being with us. And joining from different parts of the world, also Nepal, Honorable Mr. Navraj Dahal, the leading businessman and Honorary Consul of Estonia to Nepal. Thank you so much for your presence here. And also from Nepal, the Honorable Mr. Basanta Chaudhry, the Chairman of the Chaudhry Group of Business and Honorary Consul of Morocco to Nepal. Thank you so much for being with us today. And also from Lesotho, Mr. Molis Coetlisi, the Director of LIRAC, Lesotho. Thank you so much for joining with us and for your presence. And also, as mentioned, the city of Zanzibar, the Republic of Zanzibar in Tanzania, we have Mr. Emmanuel Mashiba, the Director of Investment Research, Planning and Development, the Zanzibar Investment Authority, ZIPA Government of Zanzibar. Thank you so much for your presence here today, sir. And also joining with us from the US, from Delaware, Ohio, Sri Satya Narayan Shastri, the founder and chairperson of the Sri Lakshmi Ganapati Temple. Thank you so much for joining and being here with us today. And also from California, Ms. Courtney Close, the founder of the Hummingbird Church in California. Thank you so much for your presence here today. And moving along, we have various other dignitaries and guests of honor. We would like to acknowledge your presence. From West Africa, the Republic of Liberia, Reverend Festus Logan, the Executive Director, and Liberian Refugee Repatriation and Resettlement Commission. Thank you so much, sir, Reverend, for being with us today. And also joining with us from California, Venerable Maitri Murthy, Sri Sakya Muni Buddhist Vihara, Lake Elsinore from California. Thank you so much for being with us today and for your presence. We truly appreciate it. And moving along, also from Monrovia, we have with us Miss Susie Calypso. She's a priestess in Monrovia. Thank you so much for your presence with us. And also from the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago, Sister Oma Deonat, the coordinator of the Sangha Grande Brahma Kumari branch. Thank you so much, Sister, for being with us today and for your presence. And last but not least, we would like to acknowledge the presence of Honorable Maheshwari Kunwar, also from Nepal, a former General Secretary of Nepal Students Union. Thank you so much for being with us today. And this ends the acknowledgement of the various VIPs and our guests of honor for this year's Guru Purnima celebrations. Nithyananda. Wonderful. So in the last 6 weeks, the team at Kailasa Seattle has spent over 2,000 hours in moving and setting up the new temple space. There's now a new temple relocated to Kent in Washington. And we are requesting the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, to inaugurate this temple at the new location and continue to enrich millions of lives. The next new release from Kailasa Seattle is the Vision for Kailasa Seattle, which started in 2004. And these are some of the offerings in terms of lives enriched and those who have been served with organic sattvic meals. So over 100,000 lives have been enriched, 200,000 saved with organic meals, and more than 50,000 plus hours of volunteer work that has gone in over the last 14 years from Kailasa, Seattle. And from Kailasa, Washington, D.C., I will now hand over to Ma Vijayapriya.
Yes, and the releases from Kailasa, Washington, D.C., we have one declaration signed with the city of Kingston, North Carolina, and two memorandum of understandings signed with two interfaith organizations, and three recognitions, proclamations, and congressional recognitions. So as mentioned, we have one declaration signed with the city of Kingston, North Carolina. Thank you, Mayor Hardy. Special congressional recognition from U.S. Congresswoman Kathy Manning, North Carolina. A proclamation from Mayor Margaret Brown, City of Weston, Florida, USA. A commendation letter from Mayor Justin Burns of the City of Beechwood, Ohio, USA. And Kailasa, DC is pleased to announce the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between Interfaith Library and the Sovereign Order of Sri Kailasa, as well as another Memorandum of Understanding signed between the Interfaith Food Shuttle USA and the Sovereign Order of Kailasa.
And from Kailasa, Latin America, we have a proclamation that has been conferred by His Worship Pandit Ubraj Narayan from the city of Georgetown, Guyana. Thank you so much, sir, for your proclamation.
And the offerings from Kailasa, UK, EU, and Africa. We have a bilateral relations signed with the municipality of Piran in Slovenia. A proclamation from offered by the Kailasa, Slovenia, from the Honorable Mayor Daniel Zakovic from the municipality of Piran, Slovenia. And we have multiple books being released in multiple languages. Yes, so in Slovenian languages, books are being released. In Italian, Kailasa Netherlands book releases in Dutch. Kailasa Australia book releases in Persian or Farsi. Kailasa Switzerland book releases in Bulgarian and French. Kailasa Latvia book releases in Latvian. And Kailasa Greece book releases in Greek. Kailasa Croatia book releases in Croatian. Kailasa Slovakia and Czech book releases in Czech.
And now we have offerings from Kailasa, Africa, and bilateral relations signed with the Ifutu Municipal District in Ghana. Thank you so much for this new relationship. And also we have Kailasa is pleased to announce the signing of a memorandum of understanding on interreligious dialogue between Rwanda Interfaith Council on Health and the Interfaith Library and the Sovereign Order of Sri Kailasa. And also, there is another memorandum of understanding on interreligious dialogue between Lesotho Interreligious AIDS Consortium and the Sovereign Order of Sri Kailasa, aimed at interfaith cooperation and international partnership against AIDS in Africa. And also in Africa, Kailasa is pleased to announce the memorandum of understanding on the interreligious dialogue between the Sovereign Order of Sri Kailasa and the Grace Gospel Church, Inc. in Eastern Equatoria State of South Sudan. And one more memorandum of understanding, Kailasa is pleased to announce with the Foursquare Gospel Church of Nigeria and the Sovereign Order of Sri Kailasa.
And offerings from Kailasa San Jose. A special congressional recognition from the U.S. Congressman, the Honorable Mark DeSaulnier, representing Northern California, USA, as well as a certificate of special mayoral recognition from the Mayor Lisa M. Gilmore of the city of Santa Clara in California, USA. And a proclamation from Mayor Rich Tran of the city of Milpitas, California, USA.
And moving along to the Chinese world, there are several offerings. Firstly, the Kailasa Chinese World Book Release in Simplified Chinese. As well as offerings from the Kailasa Department of Education.
Yes, so the Department of Education is releasing the Nithyananda Gurukul website, as well as the Nithyananda e-Gurukul USA, and offerings from the Kailasa's Department of Information and Broadcasting in collaboration with Kailasa's Department of Education. 11 websites launched for various Kailasa departments, as well as 18 websites launched for the Sarvanyapithams. Kailasa Department of Treasury website, Kailasa Department of Vedic Science and Technology website, Kailasa Department of Education website, Kailasa Department of Commerce website, Kailasa Department of Information Broadcasting website, Kailasa Department of Health website, Kailasa Department of Services website, Kailasa Department of Housing website, as well as a website being released for Kailasa Department of Religion and Worship, website for Kailasa Department of Agriculture, a website for Kailasa Department of Environment and Animals. And the next websites are for the various Sarvanya Pitams, such as the Surya Vamsa Sarvanya Pitam, the Kailasonata Shamala Pita Sarvanya Pitam, the Surya Vamsa Sarvanya Pitam, Chola Samraja, and the Kailasa Paramgata Kashi Sarvanya Pitam, the Kanchi Kailasa Sarvanya Pitam, the Kailasa Paramparagata Adi Pita Sarvanya Pitam, Kailasa Paramparagata Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Pitam, Kailasa Paramparagata Shripura Sarvanya Pitam, Arunagiri Yogeshwara Adi Arunachala Sarvanya Pita Sarvanya Samrajyam, Kailasa Paramparagata Kamala Pita Sarvanya Pitam, Kailasa Paramparagata Mahanirvani Pitam, Kailasa Paramparagata Atal Pitam, and a website for Kailasa Paramparagata Tiruchangod Sarvanya Pitam, Kailasa Paramparagata Surya Vamsa Vedaranya Sarvanya Pitam, Kailasa Paramparagata Surya Vamsa Pachana Dikulam Sarvanya Pitam, Kailasa Paramparagata Salem Sarvanya Pitam, Kailasa Paramparagata Agni Vamsa Sarvanya Pita Pallava Samrajyam, Kailasa Paramparagata Suvarna Pita Sarvanya Pita Swargapuram Samrajyam,
And from Kailasa's Department of Education, just really more and more exciting offerings from Kailasas around the world. We have some new releases to share with you. 552 Kailasas Nithyananda Raja Vidya Gurukul books. These are now available online for everyone to use, and with beautiful illustrations as well. And 75 Kailasas Nitya Yoga manuals, all available for all of humanity to use and benefit. And we move to offerings from Kailasa, India. From the Kailasa's Department of Health, we have Kailasa's Dvitya Vinyasa Krama Yoga Manual, second level sequence with 308 asanas. This is all original authentic yoga directly from the source. Also, Kailasa's Tritiya Vinyasa Krama Yoga Manual, third level sequence, 508 asanas. And offerings from Kailasa, Nepal, I asked Ma Vijayapriya to share with us.
Yes, so from Kailasa, Nepal, the offerings are a proclamation from Honorable Keshav Prasad Pokhrel from the Province Assembly Member, Kathmandu, Nepal, as well as a proclamation from Honorable Mr. Gopal Bahadur Bam, Member of Parliament, House of Representatives in Nepal. So with this, we conclude with the releases from Sri Kailasa from across the globe on this most auspicious occasion of Guru Purnima. With this, let's end with the Purna mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam.